Hey people, you're listening to an episode of Thorne and Your Side. And I'm your host, C. Thorne. This is the podcast where I talk about information and opinions, both popular and unpopular, related to random topics, both serious and non-serious. And you might as well listen because it needs to be said. Besides, you already pressed the play button. So don't resist, relax, and prepare to be entertained and informed. All right, the weather is back to being wonderful. The sun is shining, the birds are cheeping or chirping or whatever, and there's a nice breeze. What makes it even better is that we have the one and only Lizzie B here as well.
Hello, everyone.
Lizzie B, I'm so glad you were able to meet me back at the park. And I see you have another ice cream cone. It started raining last time, but now it feels really good out here. So let's finish our discussion about social media before it gets dark out here. Or that TLC fanboy might find us again. And no, not the girl group. Now, to everyone who enjoys being on social media, we're not trying to be thorns in your side. But people need to stop being on social media so much. In other words, no one should be on social media for hours and hours because it's completely unhealthy. Like Lizzie B and I were saying before, there are a lot of people who spend a very long time every day constantly browsing social media sites, playing online games, streaming, and other online activities. It gets to the point where these people basically live online. Now, there's nothing wrong with having an online social life, but some people become obsessed with it, and they might prefer that lifestyle instead of reality, which isn't a good thing. Especially since it might isolate you from your family and friends. Also, being online could increase the chance of having horrible encounters. Whether you're playing an online game or posting on social media, there's a high chance that you'll meet some awful people. In fact, some people you meet online might try to deceive you, which brings us back to our topic from last time that we didn't talk about much due to being interrupted. All right. Let's see if that fanboy is nearby. 90 Day Fiancé. 90 Day Fiancé. Awesome. I guess he's not coming back. Well, like we were saying last time, there was a guy on a recent season of 90 Day Fiancé who was truly just...
I'm here.
I forgot.
Like I said, I'm really good at sneaking and stalking people. And the moment you say 90 Day Fiancé, I was able to track you down to this exact location.
Excuse me.
I'm ready to talk about 90 Day Fiancé because it's trashy, stupid, and juicy.
Okay, Lizzie B, I know what I'm dealing with, okay?
Creepy.
This guy is a massive fanboy of TLC. And no, not the girl group. But like we was saying, might also get you in here too. But like we were saying, there was the most recent season 90 Fiancé in which a guy basically, I forgot his name, but he was pretty much on a quote-unquote long-distance relationship with someone online.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was basically just texting and emailing. Now, this is not a couple from the 1990s.
Oh.
This is a couple from the 2020s. And you're trying to tell me that this guy was emailing and texting this girl for almost 4 years, and he never bothered to call her or video chat her?
He definitely went old school with this one.
Oh, no,
my goodness.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Maybe he was just shy or something and didn't want to talk or show his face. Not everyone is a social butterfly. So give him a break.
Well, it's not about being a social butterfly. It's the fact that you claim this person to be your girlfriend and you're sending her money, but you don't even know how she sounds. Now, yes, you see these pictures or video of her, but guess what? Turns out those pictures and video belong to somebody else.
Wait.
Lizzie B, did you know that?
Wait a minute.
Apparently, he was talking to someone who was using somebody else's pictures and videos during their texting and emailing. And I'm like, you never thought to call or video chat this? This is why I say most reality shows are fake, okay? Because that had to be a fake couple. I cannot, for the life of me, understand why somebody would do that nowadays. Because it was the 1990s, then sure, because social media wasn't that big of a deal. But it's the 2020s. And like you were saying, every social media app has some kind of camera or
some kind of camera,
video chat or something. And this is just another example of how social media can be dangerous because people will just be deceitful.
I'm stuck on what you said a little while ago, and I must have went to the restroom or went to get something to eat when I was watching this. But you mean to tell me he was giving this individual money?
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong.
It's just that he trusts her. It's not his fault that the other person had awful intentions. He was a very nice guy who just happened to fall in love with the wrong person. You know what they say? Nice guys finish last.
That's a horrible thing to say, you fanboy. The point of the matter is, if this is an actual couple, it's very hard to believe because I'm not saying it was stupid, but how do you talk to somebody? No, not talk to them. He didn't do that. How do you text and email someone and not bother talking to them or video chatting? Because they was quote unquote together for 4 years. And you never thought to talk to them on the phone call or video chat or... come on, people.
I mean, that is a long
come on, people.
To be ignorant. That is a very long time to be ignorant, if I may say so myself. And just watching it, I wanted to punch him in the face. Sorry, I don't condone violence. However,
let's be
stupidity
serious,
is stupidity.
Well, I will give them the benefit of the doubt by saying this was a fake couple. Because it's pretty obvious that this was a fake couple because TLC, the channel, not the girl group, TLC just wanted to add an extra couple to the show just to fill it out or have variety. Because there's no way that somebody nowadays is in a relationship with someone in another country and y'all don't at least talk on the phone, video chat, or even meet. Because long distance relationships aren't real relationships. They're not. So unless you meet or talk, video chat, or talk on the phone so you hear the person's voice, then it's not a relationship. It's just a fling or an online friendship. I wouldn't even
call it that. I'm just on like a pen pal at this point.
Basically.
Electronic pen pal.
This is another way that social media can be used for evil because people do this. Because believe it or not, people do that.
Stop that! It's not their fault that some of the people they encounter online are so horrible. Some people go on social media to make friends. I'm a friendly person and very fashionable, but it's not my fault that other people online can be so mean and jealous.
That's a good point, because sometimes you can be a nice person and someone else can just, make you regret being a nice person. But we're talking about this particular person on 90 Day Fiancé, and unless that's a fake couple, then that guy is just, I don't want to say stupid, but let's say he was not smart.
Very ignorant for sure. There's just no way not for one, not for two, and not even for three, but for 4 years.
4 years.
You were an electronic pen pal with this person, and then you get so emotional. Oh my God, what do you mean you are not who you say you were? Well, what did you expect? You were being scammed. Basically.
Like I said, Mr. B, I'm pretty sure this was a fake couple because no one's that dumb. But just in case it's not, then...
I find it hard to believe when the average smart device has a camera.
Because if I remember correctly, it was the first episode of that season 9 Fiancé in which he found out that the person that he was talking to wasn't who he thought it was. Is that right, Mr. Fanboy?
Yep. You're right. On the first episode of this delicious season, the producers told him that when reaching out for the girl, it was actually a guy pretending to be a girl. The person was using a picture of a girl from another website. The guy was sad when he found this out, but it's great television.
Well, it's good television, but
television.
it's trashy television. Because, first of all, no one should be doing that nowadays. Second of all, no one should be just fooling people on social media like that, deceiving people, because that's not fair. Okay? Because assuming that this is an actual person and this is an actual relationship, then I'm sure he does deserve a loved one, a girlfriend. But he should definitely be smart because he's been talking to this person for 4 years.
Crazy.
And never thought to video chat her, never thought to call her. You just thought that every picture and video she posted was of her and not some random picture or video that could have been downloaded from any site on the internet.
Any site. Like, it's so hard to understand that.
Some people are just not smart on
That
it.
I honestly, like I said, I just think it was a fake, like, scripted couple because you can't convince me that this individual just didn't decide, let me just call her one day.
I mean,
Like,
come
you
on.
don't want to just, like, call 4 years. 4 years now. 4.
4 years.
And you just didn't have you were too shy to call?
I don't believe that. Like I said, I will definitely say that social media can make people dumb. Let's just say that.
Right.
Because if you honestly think that this person, I mean, the man he sent her money, Lizzie B. How do you send money to a complete stranger you don't know?
And still didn't call. I'm sure he cashed out.
You don't even call or video chat and you send this person money? I don't believe that.
Well, as we all know, love can make us do stupid things. Sometimes you can be so in love with someone that you want to give them the world. I'm sure that guy wasn't thinking straight, so it's not his fault he was so crazy in love.
Actually, it is his fault. It is his fault he didn't think straight. But, like I said, social media can do that to you. And I just wish things would be better.
I mean, regulations would be nice, but the internet is so, it's hard to regulate something where you can literally just create a facade. And what is really the truth out there? Like, I can go dictionary.com, but is it really dictionary.com? I don't know. I feel like I'm going down a rabbit hole. And that's what social media will let you go down a rabbit hole, and then you'll be stuck in your chair for 5 hours wondering why peanut butter and jelly go together so well. I don't know. I don't know. People are questioning the questions, and look, we're just being so unproductive. So my thing is, you have to regulate your screen time for sure. And you have to be careful. There's a lot of creepy people out there. A lot of scammers, people that don't mean well and that want to take advantage. It's quite sad. And like I said, in the 90 Day Fiance, 90 Day Fiance, 90 Day Fiance.
The best show ever, right?
I'm like losing it. I swear this ice cream cone between the heat and this. Oh, Jesus.
It is really hot out here.
I'm losing it.
I hate sweating, but it does feel kind of good with this breeze.
But it's just quite ridiculous that you fall for these tricks, and then it just sucks that people actually do this for giggles on purpose, hurting other people's feelings. And once again, that's just the dark side of social media, where people will purposely go out their way to hurt others for the entertainment of themselves.
Yeah, quite pretty much. Yeah, it's horrible. That's. I mean, do I need to do a final point, Elizabeth? Because we kind of said everything already.
Yeah, you just have to be careful. You know, you can't just give in to everything that looks like a good deal, or if someone, gorgeous, handsome, whoever may come onto you, make sure you video chat them.
Of course.
And not just write them.
Come on now.
We have to use precaution and just common sense, because the world can be very deceiving, and a lot of people do not care for your feelings.
That's very true, Lizzie B. I will agree that the world can be an awful place. But guess what? At least we'll have trashy reality shows so we can laugh at other people being stupid and desperate on television.
Okay, I think that's enough for now. So that's it about social media. Lizzie B, I'm glad you was able to meet me out here. It's a wonderful day, nice breeze. So let's go ahead and get another ice cream cone.
Why not? It was delicious.
In fact, I'll treat you.
Oh, even better.
All right, let's go.
Hey, what about me? I wouldn't mind getting some ice cream.
Oh, you would like me to buy you an ice cream cone. Not sure if you know this, but I like saving money. So buy it yourself. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Thorne and Your Side. And I'm your host, C. Thorne. Oh, yeah. Feel free to subscribe, follow, share, tweet, comment, or whatever. And there'll be another delightful episode next week. And remember, be smart and stay sharp.